Well, here we are, everybody. We are returning to TVXQ. Like I said a little while ago, I'm trying to reestablish this group back on the channel so that way we can enjoy the goodness that is. And today is no different. And in fact, we are even doing JaeJoong's new song, so that should be pretty cool. But first, we're going to be doing Rising Sun with RIIZE. That's cool. Let's check this out and see what they got in store for us, shall we? That's cool. We need a comeback from them very soon. This is just cool. This sound is so good. There they are. Oh. Classic. Yo. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my goodness, that was very cool. That was an entrance befitting the kings. The fact that they also got RIIZE to do this with them, I have to admit, when they were coming up, I was like, ooh, feeling a little bit of the, feeling choked a little bit here. My first thought was that they're going to be performing with them as if they were a full group. And I was thinking to myself, like, how would that feel? Knowing that you've been like, you know, I think most people still think of TVXQ as a, you know, as the five, you know, and that's the what we know. That's what we've seen. That's what we loved. Not saying that them being them two is bad, but I feel like that this is one of those ones where it really is just kind of one of those cases where it's like when you think of TVXQ, you kind of think of the five of them, right? But seeing that this is kind of almost like an intro to them returning, that was really cool. I actually really like that. It's almost like the it was almost like a prologue almost. They still got it too, and actually, I will give RIIZE their credit too, because I actually think they did very well with that song. It's a little hard to live into the shoes of the, you know, the original three that had, you know, departed, but I think that they did a pretty phenomenal job covering that, because that song is actually quite tricky, and I think they rose to the task and was a perfect layup for TVXQ to come in. And yeah, this is actually one of my more favorite songs of TVXQ. I know that might not seem like I listen to them a lot, but actually off channel I actually do quite a bit. Very great performance. You know, that's one of those things where I feel like they really just are so timeless and ageless. They really are. They've seriously brought it. It's like they've never left. I love it. It's so cool. Anyway, very good. Next, we are actually going to be doing another live, which is for Rebel. This is actually the song that I remember when I first started noticing things that this was actually part of the Red Force theory that I had for the EXO story. Very interesting. But I am actually super excited. I like this song a lot. It's been a while since I've listened to it, but proof that, you know, even with just the two of them, they can still show up the entire genre, the entire industry. They gave him such a small stage.
Yeah. Like a king, 가망해 power of the king. 확신의 길을 걷는 난 차를 뿐. 붉게 물드는 먼저 힘을 내안해줬었던 네 퍼미션 믿는 대로 가려 해 끝나기만을 위해 세상이 온 건 아닐 테니 게임의 규칙을 깨 내가 믿는 대로 go Can you feel it? Tell me if you with it 벽을 깨고 on and on and on Bring the energy Bring the energy 이 걸음은 never stop Take it up 끝까지 Bring the energy Bring the energy
That's so cool. Rebel. This is really interesting.
Bring the energy, bring the energy. 이 걸음은 never stop, take it up, 끝까지. 흔들리지 않는 우리 손 앞에서 세계는 부서져 다시 고개를 드는 아까의 천국빛 멈추지 않는 drift 빛나는 듯 너는 take me higher. Bring the energy, bring the energy. 이 걸음은 never stop, take it up, 끝까지. Trouble, break the rules, right, 끝까지지 않는 quicker. 지금까지 love, wow. 더 원하잖아, don't you wanna? 반항하는 trouble, break the rules, right, 빛나기만을 위해 세상에 온 건 아닐 테니 게임의 규칙을 깨 내가 믿는 대로 가 Can you feel it? Tell me if you in it 벽을 깨고 on and on and on Bringing the energy
Very cool. It's actually so interesting because I've only ever watched the music video to this song, and so like if you remember the music video, there's not really a whole lot of time spent showing off the choreography. So in a sense, this is the first time we've ever seen the choreography on the channel. I also like the fact that they snuck in a Christmas song into this as well. But the thing that I remember, and it's been a minute, I remember when we listened to this, and I thought to myself, oh my goodness. It is so dramatic, but like not in a cheesy way. It was kind of scratching that old caveman brain that I bring up once in a while, and I thought to myself, wow. But the thing that's really cool is I love the kind of delicate feel behind it as well. There's like the power and the energy, but then there's like there's some moments that they weave the softness into.
Bring the energy 이 걸음은 never stop take it up 끝까지 Bring the energy Bring the energy 멈추지 않는 we rising vibration 말하지 않아 trouble break the rules right 끝까지
Their ability to perform is so just above and beyond too. Listening to this, I just remember to myself thinking, this would be one that I think could be in contention to talk about being in the big four of K-pop. Like, I think that that's a pretty fair statement. Like, I don't think K-pop would be where it's at today without TVXQ. I really don't. And the thing that's interesting too is once in a while when these, like legacy acts come back, especially this particular comeback, I thought to myself, they came back to prove that they still had it, even though we all know that they never lost it. But the difference is like, they just came out here swinging, and it was just perfectly on the knockout button, and it was just the perfect mix of everything. It was such a good comeback that I honestly, to this day, still think about when this comeback happened. Even if I don't listen to the music as much, I think to myself, my goodness, this was them putting everybody on notice and be like, remember, we can still do this, and this is what it is. And it really kind of it works. It works every time. It's phenomenal. And last but not least, we are finishing off with Oasis from JaeJoong. I am actually super excited about this. I meant to do this earlier. I meant to come back. But yeah, anyway, we're here now, and we're going to see what he's been up to outside of mentoring Key It Up. And yeah, let's see. I'm very excited for this. I have high hopes.
乾いた靴底砂を噛み続け沈む
Okay.
空を睨んで歩いた喉に残った鉄の味のまま誰にも言えない夜を越えてきたかげろの向こう何度も騙され蜃気楼ばかり
Yo.
追いかけていたそれでも消えない一つの光あれが君だと知っていた折れた心を隠すたびに余計に深く日々が残る平気だよと湧き出す声が砂に沈んでた君はオアシス焼けた視界のその木で確かに触れた水だったオアシスただ一つのオアシス倒れかけたこの体を黙って
Oh.
君は知ってる僕がどんな砂漠を歩いたか爪の隙間に残る砂粒洗い流せず今日も眠る目を閉じるたび浮かぶのは皆もみたいな君の瞳折れた心を隠すたびに余計に深く日々が残る平気だよと湧き出す声が砂に沈んでた君はオアシス焼けた視界のその木で確かに触れた水だったオアシスただ一つのオアシス
I'm a sucker for these kinds of music videos. Wow. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Wow. The thing that I love about this is that when it comes to somebody like him, who has been in the industry for a long time and has like a certain sound, a certain style that they have, sometimes this sounds really weird to say, but like this is one of those things that being kind of on your own, you are allowed to do is stuff like this. Like this song, to me, I still think that it probably would have gone through if, somebody really wanted it and, when he was with TVXQ or whatever. But this is so much more just his vision. Like it's so much more just out there. And the whole song has this atmospheric element. It has a lot of ability to breathe. It gives you this ability to just really be able to focus on everything. I think that sometimes we get a little like keyed up on stuff. That's not meant to be a reference, but because it's very easy and common to be listening to music and you're looking for the catch, you're looking for the chorus, you're looking for the bridge. And very often, sometimes I feel like that music is trying to pigeonhole you into seeing this. It's just kind of like this orb where the whole time while you're listening to the song, you can only see this much. But when you listen to a song like this, it really kind of expands out and lets you see way past and way beyond what most are going to kind of want you to see. Because this is catchy, this is familiar, this is something that, can be easily digested if you want it to. But that's not what he does, and that's not what TVXQ really did. We know this with the fact that like some of their songs were very different, and I think that it's just really cool to have this feeling of having an atmospheric tone with this song, and it just kind of really allows so much breathing room and vision to be able to come through. And like I said, I actually love these kinds of music videos because it's just kind of got this cool fantasy vibe that's slightly different. It's like mixing fantasy and Dune stuff together, almost like Star Wars or Dune, but like with something a little bit more, especially Dune, a little more friendly. I don't know. To me, it's just one of those things that when I see a music video like this, I actually can like envision stories and like books and movies based on atmospheres like this. So it gets my mind kind of running and rolling. But I appreciate, again, that breathing space that we got. And it's just such a clear vision that he has, that he knew what he wanted and what he was intending. And like the thing that's really cool is even though this is very open and very like airy and having a lot of room to breathe, he still has a kind of a clear vision of where he wants it to go. So when he needs it to, it can be tight and really be able to lead you forward into what should be. The guitar is giving that atmospheric slight delay and like echo to it. This whole vibe, just adding just a small rock element like that, really goes a long way too. Very, very good. His voice really portrays the emotions really well as well. He's got a nice low, he's got those highs, he's able to communicate with the power when he needs it and the softness. He's really kind of an all-around musician, and that's really cool. And I mean, this is exactly what I'd expect from somebody who's also been with not just a legendary group like TVXQ and JaeJoong, but I also think that getting into the producer role just does something to your own music writing, and it's paid off immensely. So anyway, let me know what y'all think about this, and we'll discuss this down in the comments below. Thank you, and goodbye.